2 types of markets in car sales when marketing as a car salesman. Check it out. What's going on, guys? It's Corey. So I want to talk about the 2 types of markets in car sales if you're marketing yourself as a car salesman. All right. So I pretty much want to go over the 2 types of markets and then how to attract the type of people that you actually want to bring in. All right. The reason why I want to talk about the 2 types of markets is because if you work at a luxury car dealership, for example, right, like a high-end store, then you're probably going to fall within the prime category, right? You need prime customers. And you're not going to market, yourself the same way you would if you worked at a buy here, pay here, right? There's different ways to market yourself to attract the type of customers that you actually want, and I want to cover that in this video, right? So let's actually cover the 2 types of markets, right? First, we have the subprime market. Kind of just touched up on it, but what is the subprime market? Subprime markets are pretty much, like lower income markets, not the best credit, things of that nature. Markets to where catering to people that don't have the best credit, that might have had some repossessions or no credit at all, not the best, not the most money down, things of that nature. Like I said, lower income, right? So when you market to these people, first of all, you need to be in this market in order for you to actually become successful in this industry, right? For example, you work at a high volume store, right? So maybe you worked at a Toyota, Nissan, Honda, or you work at a buy here, pay here, or independent car lot. And you have deals and you have banks that can work with these type of customers to actually get them through the door, right? Like for example, for me, I worked at a Toyota dealership, right? We're kind of a mix of both. We can work with prime customers, like if we're selling a new car, but if we're selling a used car, we can work with those subprime customers as well. And that was, something I was pretty good at. I knew how to put subprime deals together. I knew what type of cars you need to show them, how much money they probably needed to put down, the amount of income that they needed. As long as we had the steps, then we can, pretty much put car deals together, right? So if my goal was to market and attract these type of customers, which is something that I actually did, I needed to kind of dial in these 3 keys, right? These 3 keys to doing so. And we're going to cover it in a little bit, right? But now let's talk about prime, right? Prime market. Let's say you work in an area that, the average income is pretty high, right? It's probably above 80K or more, something of that nature, right? The credit scores are typically good. Customers that normally come to your store that's in your area, right? They normally have a 650, 700, 800 credit score or better, things of that nature. Then you're obviously going to be in the prime market. And if you want to market to these people to actually attract them and bring them into the store, then like I said, you're going to have these 3 keys dialed in. When I say market, I'm really talking about like social media, right? If you're going to be on social media like the way we teach on this channel, right? You want to attract customers, you want to run ads, whatever the case may be, you need to dial in these 3 keys in your marketing to actually attract the type of customers that you want, right? What's going on, guys? So a lot of you may be interested in figuring out how you can sell more cars or just make more money in general. Listen, click the first link in the description to join my free community. Once again, click the first link in the description to join my free community. I'm looking forward to helping you out, see if I can share some nuggets with you. More importantly, looking forward to meeting you. Let's get back to the video. Public perception. So what does it mean, right? Public perception is another way of saying like your positioning in the market and then also your messaging, right? Like when they're looking at your social media platforms, if they're looking at your Instagram page, your Facebook page, whatever the case, what's the perception that they have of you? Like if they first click onto your page, what do they see? What type of videos are there? What type of pictures are there? What's in your bio? Like what's your profile picture like? Things of that nature. So for example, if I wanted to attract subprime leads, let's say, right? Like for me in my case, I worked at a Toyota store. If you go on my Corey King Automotive page, you'll see I primarily optimize it to attract subprime customers, right? So I can sell used cars. That was my thing, right? So if I worked at a Toyota store, I wouldn't position myself to the market and I wouldn't have a messaging that was congruent for prime leads, right? So I wouldn't say things like good credit, low interest rates, no money down. Like I wouldn't try to advertise these type of angles and offers, because then I would not be attracting the type of people that I actually want to bring into the store that I know I can help. If my goal is to actually work with customers that don't have the best credit, but I know they can put some money down and I know I can get them approved, then the public perception of me needs to be that, right? When they go on my page, they need to see me talking about how we can work with no credit, bad credit, like not the most income, things of that nature. I need to have my messaging and positioning be congruent with the type of market that I actually want to market to, if that makes sense. All right, so that's public perception. That's just another way of saying your messaging and your positioning to the market on social media. When they go on your pages, what's the perception of you, right? Who does it look like that you serve? Who does it look like that you appeal to and want to actually attract, right? Because you need to be calling these people out in your marketing in order to actually attract them, right? So that's public perception. Talking about offers, right? So I've gone over plenty of different offers that you can run. Like, we work with guys in the program that we have, right, where we literally give them a list of offers. But offers are pretty much when you're creating an ad, for example, like what offer do you make these customers? Now, your offer needs to be congruent again with the type of market that you want to attract. For example, if I'm running a offer to get subprime leads, I might run a first-time buyer offer, right? I was like, listen, if you're a first-time buyer and need a car, call me, DM me, whatever the call to action is. I want to create an offer that's congruent and, that's in line with the market that I actually want to attract. So if I worked at a prime dealership and I wanted to attract high-end customers, but I'll say, listen, if you want to get an APR as low as 1%, 2%, whatever your special is, you can run an offer like that. You can say something along the lines of, if you, make 80 grand or more. There's so many prime offers that you can run, different things that you can say in your videos to actually attract the people that you want. You can say if you have a 700 or better credit score and you're looking to trade in a car, it doesn't matter, right? Like I said, there's so many different offers that you can run to actually attract the customers that you want, but your offer needs to be congruent with the type of people that you actually want to attract in your marketing. And then I have benefits. When I'm creating offers, I create the offer and then I list some benefits, right? And the benefits need to be in line again with the type of market that you're marketing to. A benefit that I would run, let's say it would be like, get up to 90 days before your first payment, or as low as 500 down can get you in a car, right? The 500 down will probably be more so for the subprime customers. If I was running an offer for the prime market and I wanted to list some benefits behind actually doing business with me, I'll probably say something like, get as low as 0% APR, or, no money down for well-qualified buyers, things of that nature, right? Or get up to 6 months before you make your first payment. I know some dealerships, or no payments till next year, right? Depending on what time of the year it's in, then you can, run that offer, right? If you're like in the middle of the year, I know certain dealerships, they can extend your first payment all the way to the next year, right? So you want to list some benefits that actually are congruent, once again, to the type of market that you want to attract, right? So these are the two types of markets in car sales with marketing. And this is pretty much the 3 keys to actually marketing to these people to attract them. When you're marketing, your messaging, your positioning, the offers you make, the benefits that you list need to be congruent with who it is that you're trying to attract. If the public perception of you is one thing, and then you're trying to attract a whole different type of audience, you're never going to get them because they don't line up, right? So when you're marketing on social media, if you have these pages, you're creating ads, you're creating content, whatever the case may be, make sure you follow these keys and you have these boxes checked off to actually attract the type of customers that you want to be attracted. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you want to see next, and I'll see you all in the next video. I'm glad you made it to the end of the video. I got 2 options for you. You can either watch the next video or you can join my free community by clicking the first link in the description. If you're ready to take your car sales career to the next level, I'm looking forward to helping you out. More importantly, looking forward to meeting you. Have a blessed day.